They called it a family trip. I called it what it was. A reminder that I was never really part of the family, just the convenient one, the reliable one, the one they could count on to keep things running while they went off to celebrate Mom's birthday in the hills. I still remember the message thread. My sister, always too sweet when she needed something, wrote, "Hey, we're all leaving tomorrow morning for Mom's birthday. Can you watch the kids this weekend? You know how much Mom loves you for always helping." I stared at that message, reread it, and waited for the part where she said, "You're coming too." It never came. They didn't even try to hide it this time. The group photo plans were already being shared in the family chat. Hotel bookings, road trip playlists, every detail except me. I could have confronted them, demanded an explanation. But what's the point of fighting for a seat at a table that's already decided who belongs? So I said sure, I'd watch the kids. At least, that's what they thought. It wasn't always like this. Growing up, I was the fixer, the one who smoothed over the arguments, covered the lies, and helped everyone else shine. When Dad died, I became the buffer between chaos and collapse. They said they appreciated me. They said family sticks together. But I learned that together only meant when they needed something. After years of holding things up, I realized the ugly truth. The moment you stop giving, they stop calling. And this trip, their little getaway, was the final proof. The night before they were leaving, my sister called again, her voice syrupy sweet. "We'll drop the kids off at 8. Don't forget to have breakfast ready for them. We'll be gone till Sunday night. Love you." She hung up before I could say a word. That was my moment of clarity. I'd been the emotional dumping ground, the unpaid babysitter, the invisible sibling. But invisibility works both ways. If they couldn't see me when it mattered, they wouldn't find me when they needed me. So I planned. Not a tantrum, not a scene. A clean, quiet absence. I packed my own bag that night. Small, efficient. A toothbrush, charger, a novel I'd been meaning to finish, and silence. Sweet, deserved silence. Then I booked a last-minute cabin 3 hours away, by the lake where Dad used to take me fishing. The only place that still felt like peace. Morning came, 7:45 a.m. Their SUV pulled up, all laughter and perfume. I watched from my upstairs window. The kids were in their pajamas, holding backpacks. My sister and her husband were arguing about road snacks. They rang the bell. Once, twice. I let it echo through the empty house. My phone buzzed. Then it rang. Then rang again. I turned it off. When they realized I wasn't answering, I was already 20 minutes down the road, windows down, air biting at my face. By the time their panic started, I was gone, out of reach, out of service. I imagined the scene as I drove, my sister's face tightening, her husband's anger rising, the kids whining, calls to neighbors, texts flooding my silent phone. They must have stood there, humiliated, holding the weight of their own expectation. Maybe then it dawned on her how it felt, to be the one forgotten, dismissed, used. I didn't wish harm on the kids. They were innocent. But sometimes lessons have to ripple through consequence. The lake was quiet when I arrived. No noise, no questions, no family politics. Just me and the water, and a sense of calm I hadn't felt in years. I made coffee, sat by the shore, and let my thoughts settle like dust. They called over 30 times. I didn't answer once. By afternoon, the group chat was chaos. "Where are you? This isn't funny. Mom's furious. You ruined the trip. Ruined their trip." The irony made me smile. For years, I'd saved their plans, covered their mistakes, babysat their kids, their guilt, their dysfunction. And the one time I chose me, I became the villain? So be it. When I came back 2 days later, the house was untouched, cold, still. There was a note taped to the door. Just one line in angry handwriting. "We can't believe you did this to us." I laughed, out loud, because that was the truth of it. They'd never believed I could do anything for myself. I didn't apologize, didn't explain. I just walked inside, made tea, and unpacked my bag. For the first time in years, I didn't feel guilty. I felt free. They haven't asked me for help since. No more babysitting requests, no more last-minute favors, just distance. Cold, clean, deserved distance. And when Mom called a week later, her tone sharp with disappointment, I said, "Maybe now you understand what it feels like to be left out." There was silence on the other end. Then a click. That was the real birthday gift. Not the trip, not the celebration. It was the moment I stopped waiting to be invited to my own family. Sometimes the sweetest revenge isn't payback. It's peace.